Crash Course DM.
Hey everybody, and welcome to an episode of Crash Course DM. I will be your dungeon newbie for the episode. My name is Kyle Kane, and joining me today, every day is Shea Day with Shea Ingram.
Hey everyone, it's Shea Ingram. Today I will be playing M4-77. He is a synth barbarian, and that's it for now.
Beautiful. And though it may not be a pirate adventure, we are also joined today with Chris R.
Fuck you.
Wrap it up, folks. We're done here.
Yeah, I'm going home.
Fastest episode ever. Congratulations.
And thanks for joining.
This is Chris R. I am playing the young, the sheltered, the new to the world, Petunia Sweetums. She is a human fighter. We'll see how well she can actually fight.
Wonderful, wonderful. And then we've got located between Bell and Thunderbird, Josh Greenway.
Extremely Arizona reference for some folks there. Hey, everybody. I am your Between Bell and Thunderbird, a.k.a. Josh Greenway. I will be playing Rudy Gruessome, the Ghoul Rogue, for today's adventure.
Amazing. And we did a past briefing where we'll be passing it off to past Kyle and past Josh to discuss their hopes and dreams for the game today.
Hey, everybody. Past Josh here with past Kyle.
Hey.
Hey, Kyle. So we just got a handoff from our friends here about an hour from now to sort of cover a few things about the session. So this is your first time being a DM. How are you feeling, man?
Feeling excited and feeling nervous going into it.
Yeah, is there anything in particular that you're nervous about?
I think it's just the uncertainty of a whole session. This morning going into it, I was feeling both underprepared and overprepared. I texted you that just because I got notes and everything and I got it all laid out. But as we know, our sessions can just kind of explode and go in a completely different direction. So
yeah, someone's going to take a fucking cab to the heist location. Did you take any specific approach to learning to DM? Did you go do any kind of research on this, or what was the approach?
No.
Okay.
I did none on the actual DMing of it.
No, that's fair.
I'm just going based off of seeing how you, Chris, and Daniel have ran sessions. Gonna try and replicate that.
Hell yeah, that makes sense.
And let's throw it in a completely new world with some changes to the system. And yeah, really the only thing I prepared was the story aspect. Is it? And then I'm hoping everything else just kind of falls into place.
It honestly will. Like, you've been playing Dungeons and Dragons with us for over a year. You had some experience before that. I feel like you're totally prepared for this. I think you're going to do a great job.
Dungeons and Dragons minus the Dungeons and Dragons.
Speaking of minus the dragons, you have set this adventure in the Fallout universe. First off, I love that we're doing an apocalypse-themed game on election night 2024. Just bravo. Just insert polite golf claps here.
Thank you.
But you homebrewed a lot of content. You pulled in rules from the side. You sent me some links of systems you were looking at that were related. And for a first-time DM, this is an auspicious endeavor. First time running it, like, you wrote your own story, and it's a modified game system in the Fallout universe. And you also have like 2 sessions to make things happen in. Do you have any specific hopes for like the adventure or your session?
Mostly just want to have it open and have the or allow the party, I guess, just to have fun and like we always do, just open up some opportunities for some good improv. And then as far as like the DMing aspect, I would say, I think the number one thing is I have a point that I want us to get to. And so I want us to get there like right on time. I don't want to not reach that point and then have to kind of like add in extra time next time or get there way too early, like 30 minutes in. And then it's like, well, we've reached the end of my material.
That was actually all I had. I thought you guys were going to screw around a lot more.
Yeah, you guys were on it. Wow. Other fears, I guess, is just if I like didn't build the world out enough, I guess. So like there's this like town, but I mean if we stick on the rails and just hit the plot points and there's not enough content and just like flying through everything, I would feel like I had failed.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Another fear, now thinking about it, is like Fallout has such a unique vibe, and like I feel like there's a humor to just like the absurdity that happens in the universe in both the games and the TV show.
It's like a brutal absurdity for sure. Like
and like trying to nail that with some aspects, but not like just being brutal for the sake of being brutal, and it's like not landing. You know, I guess just trying to capture the tone, and I don't know. I feel like it's a fine line, and we'll just have to wait and see if we hit it.
So in the most spoiler-free way possible, do you have an idea of like what you think is going to happen, or like if you had to call the shot up front?
Call the shot. I honestly have no idea.
If you had to guess about something that will occur, like what's something you think that people are going to maybe get up to?
I feel like if anything, I don't even know. What attached is just some random side character that really has a small part and just like going way too deep on that side character.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely possible.
Because we could take it and run with it. Yeah, we'll just have to see.
This has been a delightful chat about the end of the world here coming up in a few minutes. We'll hand things back to future Kyle and future Josh.
I hope he's got it. Okay, and we're back. And today's adventure of Crash Course DM, the year is 2296. Our adventure is set in the Fallout universe, and our story begins in a small makeshift settlement in Bitter Springs. At the entrance, a worn sign with flaking paint reads, "Welcome to Bitter Springs. If you're here, you're not dead yet." The sound of hammers striking metal echoes from a nearby forge, mixing with the distant hum of generators and the murmur of locals bartering for supplies. In the heart of this scavenger's haven lies the Geiger Tap, a tavern known for its strong spirits and stronger rumors, where old world treasures are discussed in hushed tones and secrets trade hands over a bottle of moonshine and sacks of bottle caps. Driven by whispers of opportunity or the scent of fortune, the party finds themselves at the Bitter Springs gates. Perhaps you're seeking work, drawn by the promise of old world artifacts, or in pursuit of someone who knows the secrets buried beneath this wasteland. Maybe it was a run-in with raiders that left you low on supplies, forcing them to seek refuge and resupply. Whatever the reason, Bitter Springs offers you a brief respite and a chance to gather information for their next steps into the unknown. The town has an air of tension, as if something big is on the horizon. New faces are showing up in numbers, and rumors of old world riches buried somewhere beyond the horizon have begun to surface. There's talk of a vault, one not marked on any map, a place from before the bombs fell, holding the kind of power the wasteland's desperate warlords would kill to possess. For now, Bitter Springs is a place to find work, gear up, and listen carefully to what its inhabitants aren't saying. Because here, in a town built from the bones of a broken world, the right piece of information is worth more than a fistful of caps, and sometimes a great deal more dangerous. And we find our party at the gates of Bitter Springs. They're entering the small town. Bitter Springs is a bustling scavenger town. Makeshift buildings line the streets, constructed from rusted metal and half-crumbled brick. There's people in rugged outfits roaming about, peddling old-world tech, salvaged weapons, and scrap materials. You see in a small shed, there's an old man in a rocking chair. There's a rather large man, a 10-foot super mutant, strolling the town square and waving, and a giant bar. And as we zoom in our party, what does each person look like?
M4-77 resembles a tall, broad-shouldered man, brown hair, blue eyes, fairly generic looking. To the untrained eye, you might think he was just a human himself. But there are tells. Something about his skin is just a little too perfect. His eyes gleam every now and then as he's powering or recycling. He wears modest clothing as to not stand out. M4-77 was originally built as a high-tier courser unit deployed by the Institute for Covert Operations within the Commonwealth. His prime directive was to track down and eliminate rogue synths who threaten the Institute's interest. However, during a routine mission, M4-77 experienced an unexpected malfunction in his behavioral programming, resulting in a self-awareness awakening. In an uncharacteristic moment of autonomy, he chose to abandon his mission and flee from the Institute. He's never quite sure how the malfunction occurred, or whether or not it might rear its ugly head someday in some other form. But now he operates as a highly sought-after mercenary, offering his skills for the right price, working with anyone willing to meet his demands, from powerful wasteland factions to independent settlers seeking protection or revenge. While he may seem cold and calculated, he has developed a growing sense of a personal code, one that seeks to balance his synthetic nature with a newfound, if ever shifting, sense of moral judgment. M4-77 rarely forms attachments, though he is not devoid of empathy. He is not above striking a deal for mutual benefit and has even sometimes been known to make decisions that just flat out benefit others. While his actions are often driven by profit or survival, M4-77 is quietly searching for a purpose beyond his original programming. He dreams of a life where he can define his own future, but the path to true freedom is uncertain.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Heavily AI generated.
Welcome M4-77. Seems fitting for that character.
Yeah, I didn't feel like I had the personal experience to write on that myself.
Sure.
Originally a used car salesman for the Chrysler dealer in the Capitol Wastes from before the bombs fell, Rudy always had a face and a voice for radio. Both have seen better days. Most of his hair is long fallen away, minus a few strands on the top of his wrinkly, deformed head. Dark brown eyes have sunken deep into his skull, and a large crater sits in the center of his face where his nose and sinuses used to be. He wears a checkered polyester suit, dirty from the road, and a strangely clean off-white bowler hat over a body and head covered in scars and the injection marks from an impossibly long time exposed to radiation and years of hard jet use. He's spent the last 220 years chasing get-rich-quick schemes and the occasional ghoulified skirt. There's a sucker born every minute, and 10 of them killed every other minute. If he can profit off of any part of that process, he's game. Every man has a price, and where they don't, Rudy's got a lock-picking set of the finest bobby pins a thief can find, and a gun. Rudy came to Bitter Springs to chase rumors of old world kit from back in my day. Years of radiation and drug use have wreaked havoc on his body, but have done nothing to diminish his now tarnished silver tongue and greasy but personable nature. He's seen friends and lovers come and go as one of the few remaining self-aware post-war ghouls, but still hopes to find a cure for his now ghoulish demeanor and to finally beat down a loneliness earned from decades of being the one that didn't die during the last bad thing happening.
Welcome, Rudy.
Thanks.
Yeah, and lastly, you've got a young woman. She's got long hair, brown, got a little braid going down the side of it. And she looks pretty similar to maybe what you'd see in present day. Not much has changed, honestly. A lot of her memory's gone. She's a little decked out. I mean, she got stuff that she found around. Like she's got a kind of an ammo belt going around her shoulder. She's got a couple guns on her. Yeah. She doesn't look like she knows how to use them, though. No, definitely not. She has a very innocent look about her. She looks at everything with wonder. You see, Petunia Sweetums was always a sheltered child, kept locked in a Falllout bunker by her overprotective parents. She didn't mind. She knew her parents knew best, and she enjoyed the solitary lifestyle. She accrued knowledge. She learned everything she could about that pre-war world. Back before the bombs fell, she never even set foot outside. She just stayed in her little bunker. When the war tore through, her parents told her that they had to go on a trip to pick up more supplies, and just before everything went to hell, they put her in a cryo chamber. She had no idea what was happening. 220 years later, she came out. Her parents had told her they needed to go look for supplies, but they haven't come back yet. She has no idea. Time has passed, and she's going to look for her parents and find out why haven't they come back getting supplies yet. She's here at Bitter Springs because she happened upon a couple of rough-necked raiders. Sweet-talked them, and they told her to go to Bitter Springs, find a little bit more information.
And that's where we find our party tonight. So you're all entering the town, and there's the old man in the rocking chair there calls out to you. Hey there! Welcome to Bitter Springs, y'all!
Are you talking to us? Hi, Hi. And then Rudy like awkwardly waves.
Hi there. Yeah, you. I just got elected town greeter.
Congratulations.
Big day. Thanks.
Congrats. I was never elected town leader. That's cool.
Oh, not leader. No. That would be
sorry.
Mayor. That'd be Mayor Garg. No, I'm town greeter.
Oh, greeter. Okay, that's still cool. That's still really interesting.
Stepping position. Yeah, I'll get there one day, though. What brings you all to town?
Well, sir, I was just wondering if you happen to see a couple of folk that look a little bit like me come through. They had tall man, brown hair. He's a nice looking guy.
Is that your friend there?
I mean, he is now, but that's not the guy I'm looking for.
We met on the way to town.
Right. Well, Better Springs brings all sorts of people together. Yeah, you got a name for the friend you're looking for?
Oh, yeah, it's my dad. Yeah, his name is Alan.
Alan Dad?
Nah, Alan Sweetums.
Sweetums.
Yeah. You're real sweet yourself.
Oh, 30 years ago, sure. Not so much today.
Are you flirting with the greeter right now? Like that?
Hey, let me work my process. Hey, hun,
Hey?
you sure you ain't seen handsome man coming through?
I mean, all kinds of handsome people come through. I don't,
Can you tell me where he might have gone?
I think I saw a guy going into the bar just today.
Just to clarify, like, did you see like a guy that looks like her going into the bar, or you just saw somebody entering the bar?
Well, not a guy that looks like, truth be told, y'all are kind of blobs. You're 20 feet away here. My vision isn't what it used to be. You want to come on the stoop? Come in.
No, that's all right. My parents told me to never go near a stranger.
I'll enter and see what he wants. I'll report back.
Yeah, I'll walk up. I'll approach the stoop. But again, what's your name again, friend?
Well, most people call me just Teller.
Is that because that's your name?
Well, and I tell people things. Yeah.
Teller the greeter. I like that. That's great. Yeah, that's cool. Hey, why don't you lay down some context for us, Teller? And Rudy goes to stand like just before the stairs leading up to the stoop.
Welcome. Yeah, I still can't see your friend and tell you if it looks like her, but what context?
Well, she looks nothing like me. Trust me. It's to her benefit.
Right.
Looking for, did you see a lost dad anywhere? Here, let me just, I think I go drag Petunia a little bit closer. Be like, she looks like this.
Ah.
You know what? I think I got a picture in my pocket here. Yeah, sure do. And she pulls out a picture that is completely faded after 200 years. Oh, well, I swear just yesterday this was a perfectly good picture. I don't know, something about my pocket, I guess, must fade pictures real quick. Maybe you could make something of it, though.
It looks all white. I can't.
Honestly, we had the same conversation with her on the way down here. It's like, have you seen anybody that looks like her, though?
Yeah, I think so. I think there was a man, walking in earlier today. I greeted him, gave him a talking to.
Sir,
really.
you sure are kind, and I appreciate that.
Sure.
I feel like maybe we should head to the bar. It sounds like maybe that would be a good place to start. But hey, you two are here for something too, right?
Looking for work. I'll accompany you to the bar, but once I get a job, I'll be on my own way.
Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of in the same boat. I just heard there was some pretty legit loot here. There's. Do you know where the vault? Have you heard of the vault in town? Do you know where it's at?
Sure, a lot of people are coming in and asking about that. Who could say? I don't get off this stoop. A lot of them are going around town, and I don't know. The bar would be good. Maybe the mayor would know.
Oh, come on! You're the town greeter. You gotta be like in the know. Like, what do you got, Jack? For me, come on. Like, you got some kind of details you could share?
I don't know what I have. My own son went looking for the vault. I haven't seen him for 3 months, actually. If you find him, send him home.
Yeah, I definitely I find a lot of like people in vaults that have been there for 3 months. For sure. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's totally fine.
What does your son look like? We don't have any distinguishing features, so we wouldn't know him if we ran across him.
Yeah, do you have like an old worn out Polaroid?
I do, actually. He brings out a little yellowed Polaroid.
Oh,
He
interesting.
looks
This
like
one's
me.
he's the spitting image.
He is. Margaret, get out here. The old lady old lady shuffles out with some, she got some iguanas on sticks. Fried iguanas. Oh, who's your friends? Welcome. Welcome. She hands a stick out. Here, take that.
Ma'am, good to meet you.
I'll accept this, but point of clarification, we are not friends. We just met.
Oh, Polly, yeah, sure, strangers, sure.
He's just like that. We're all friends here. Rudy like tips his fedora and takes an iguana stick and just immediately bites into it.
Sure.
You know, all the cooking books I read, I've never heard of anybody cooking up iguana. Aren't they like an exotic species? We're not in the rainforest.
Well, they're around here. Yeah, I don't know. I've only been here 80 years. I think the bombs dropped and iguanas sprouted out. I don't know.
Bombs?
It's like that Hosier guy said, wasteland, baby.
He knows.
Rudy is like most of the way through his iguana already.
Anyways, if
Petunia's having an existential crisis.
you find our son out there, it would be great if you could send him home. Looks like the two of us combined.
All right, robot man, you got that? Wait, do I know that you're a synth?
What did you call him? Wait a second.
Wait. Above game, M4. Does Rudy know that M4 is a synth?
Roll perception.
All right, yeah. DM, can I make a perception check to see if I've known that M4 is a synth?
Sure.
Okay, well, I already rolled it on accident. That's a 3, so I have no idea.
He's been calling everybody we cross Robot Man. I think he thinks somebody will fess up to it eventually.
Sure, yeah, we've gotten, the mayor's really cracking down on synths. He's saying that they've been infiltrating and we can't trust our fellow man.
Yeah, you can't tell who's a synth and who's not these days unless they look like me. And Rudy gives a big, like, mostly toothless grin and points at himself.
Beautiful, smart. Was that funny?
I thought it was humorous.
Oh,
It sounds really sarcastic, but that's actually just how he laughs. It's hurtful at first, but you get used to it.
sure. Well, anyways, enjoy the town. That's right, guys. Remember to tell her the greeter sent you.
And if we find your son, what's your son's name?
Well, his name is Miles.
How valuable is finding Miles to you?
Well, anytime you're in Bitter Springs, you'll have iguanas on sticks. From us, we'll pay you in iguanas.
Oh, not like bottle caps. You just want to use like a non-fiat currency. That's cool.
No, we've got caps too. We could pay. We'll give you what's the price of a son these days? I'd say $4.50.
I've definitely killed sons for way less, so I feel like I could rescue one for that.
Perfect. We could give you our old rifle too.
What? I'll take a gun for a son. Absolutely.
A gun for a son. Quite right. Anyways, bring him back, please.
Absolutely. Rudy like does a really gross spit into his hand to go like shake the hand and seal the deal.
That's disgusting.
Oh, sorry. That's just how we do it where I'm from. Wipes it off onto his leg.
Import-77 wipes his hand too, even though nothing's on it, and then extends it for a handshake.
I'll shake your hand.
Petunia curtsies.
Good curtsy. Haven't seen one of those. Wow.
And then I guess we're going to the
Geiger tap.
we're gonna go to the Geiger tap next. Yeah.
And you're walking up to the Geiger cap, and you see the giant super mutant. He's waving to people. He's got a giant sash, red sash, all tattered, that just says Mayor painted on.
He's like 10 feet tall, right?
He's massive.
Mr. Bear, how's the weather up there?
Hey, how's it going?
Doing great. You're doing great with the town, I guess. You just get elected? Is this new?
Oh, I've been running this town for, I've never lost an election.
Hey, my kind of guy. All right, I like that.
No one runs against me. I don't know why. Do you want to run against me?
Absolutely not. You look like you could
Okay.
rip me in half.
Good.
You wouldn't happen to know Alan Sweetums, would you?
Sweetums?
Sweetums. You know, the Sweetums family? They own like half the town.
Never heard of them. A lot of people come here. A lot of people die.
Oh.
There's a graveyard. Maybe check there. I don't know.
There is a high probability that your father is dead, yes.
Honestly, if he made it into the graveyard, that'd be a straight up miracle. I almost never dump bodies in graveyards.
All right. Well,
But maybe he's inside the bar too. It looks like your face is leaking.
Yeah, let's look inside the bar. I'm sure that's probably where he's at. He's definitely in the bar.
Was your father an alcoholic?
Not that I'm aware of.
Then the probability of him being in the bar is probably slightly less, but he still might be there.
I mean, there's not a lot else to do. Was he a car mechanic? Because there's a lot of really fine Chrysler's around here.
He wasn't a car mechanic.
Like, was he more into the Blitzes or the sedans? Because the Blitz is cool because you got the performance of the sedan, but then you got enough room for a family.
Well, we're definitely a family unit. I'd imagine he'd have a family. I mean, I never rode in his car. I don't know what kind of car he drove. Honestly, I mean, it's probably out front of our house.
Yeah, and then Rudy looks really uncomfortably over at M4. I bet it's fine.
M4 just turns away and walks towards the bar.
What did you say, Keatums?
Sweetums.
Oh, no. Keatums is, I think that might be the last guy that ran against me. He's there. He turns, there's just like a skeleton, sticking out of a wall. Not him.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, it's close, though. Yeah, just a couple letters off.
Yep.
Hope you find him.
Thanks.
Welcome to the town.
I appreciate the warm welcome.
You want to run for mayor?
No, thanks. I'm okay. I'm honestly probably too young anyway.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll count your votes for me. Thanks.
Is he keeping a tally somewhere? Is there a wall of votes that he's just carving them into?
He walks over to the wall with the skeleton sticking out and he scratches three tallies. Season's looking good. And then we are, so you're approaching the Geiger tap?
Yeah, we go into the Geiger tap.
Okay, so you enter the Geiger tap. The atmosphere is dense with cigarette smoke and the scent of strong moonshine. Weathered patrons huddled around tables, gambling or sharing strange stories of weird creatures in the wasteland. Scavenged pre-war memorabilia hangs on the walls. You notice two gentlemen playing chess and crunching mentats furiously as they're playing their game. There is a weathered man behind the bar, just kind of wiping up the bar top, chatting idly as he goes. There is a shady-looking man with some circular glasses in the corner that's just kind of looking at people. There's the chess players.
So the ones playing chess are the ones that are crushing mentats?
Yes.
What are mentats?
So mentats are they're in Fallout, and you eat them, and they give you a boost to your intelligence stat.
Oh, okay.
So they're dosing.
Okay.
to beat each other in chess.
I would like to just shout out, has anybody here seen Alan Sweetums? I'll turn to Petunia and see, as I said, most likely dead.
Maybe he just went to another town. He's probably not here. I mean, I was just coming here for information anyway.
Traveling between towns will definitely increase the likelihood of death.
Yeah, how we almost died from that Radscorpion on the way here. It's pretty risky. If he didn't die here, he probably died somewhere.
Yeah. Hey, I never thanked you, by the way, for helping me out of that situation. I mean, pulls out her gun.
Oh, hey, whoa, again, finger off the trigger if you're not going to, use it. Wow,
sorry,
okay.
I've never used this thing before. It was my dad's.
No, you can tell, absolutely, yeah.
How do you work this thing anyway? And just points it at
Whoa.
You don't point it at anything you're not trying to destroy?
All right.
Highly advise putting that away in a place like this. People might take it as a threat.
You see how that guy's got a much bigger gun than you and a chainsaw?
Oh, yeah, I see.
The chess players who have a double-barreled shotgun and chainsaw slowly put it away and sit back down.
M4-77 notices Petunia's very upset by the statement that he made. And so he's going to kind of reassess the situation. And while it is most likely that your father has died, there's a chance he might be alive. If you would like, I will continue to help you try to find him. And in return, I will take the weapon.
Oh, so you're going to help and take my gun?
Well, you were going to offer the gun to us.
Oh, I wasn't offering it. This was my dad's gun.
I see.
I was just asking how to use it.
Well, my offer still stands. I will help you, but I want the weapon.
I don't know if that's...
Could be a pretty good deal. I mean, what's a dad worth to you, kid?
Did your dad have other weapons?
Well, what am I going to... Oh, yeah, he's got this pistol. She pulls out a pistol.
Again, I advise you to put that away in this type of establishment.
Well, all right. You know what? If you're willing to help, you seem like a very capable person. And I think you could definitely help find my family. So here's the rifle that my dad.
You retain the rifle until we find your father. It's proof of payment.
Well, I keep it.
You keep it until we find your father, or until we find your father dead. In any case, I've then fulfilled my obligation, and I will take payment.
If you want me to be the middle guy, I'll hold the rifle for him, so you don't have to worry about like losing it in the meantime.
Oh no, I'll keep it. I'll keep it. Maybe you could give me some shooting lessons later.
Yeah, absolutely, kid. I'm actually offering a discount on shooting lessons right now, so we could definitely figure that out.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds great.
Now, before we... Apologies.
Oh, no, you're fine. I was just going to talk to the chest guys. Hey, you guys got any spare mentats?
Who's asking?
Me, the guy over here without any mentats.
The guy with the hole in his face.
You got it. You nailed me. The one and the same.
But you just toss it in there?
Yeah, pretty much. It's great. They just kind of slowly dissolve where the soft palate used to be. It lasts for hours. Get you really messed up being a ghoul.
My God. I bet you've got all kinds of stories. I haven't seen a ghoul in some time.
We're a dying breed, right? No, but seriously, they're all dying.
Don't y'all go feral?
Eventually. It's cool. I've got a satchel full of medicine that'll help me. And Rudy like slings a bag off of his shoulder that's like leaking green liquid, like several of the vials inside that are clinking and broken. See here, I'm good.
You don't look good at all.
Well, you're not wrong. I'm trying to fix this. That's part of why I'm trying to find the vault in this town. As I understand, they had like upgraded medical facilities of some kind.
After the vault, huh?
Yeah.
Everybody's after the vault.
Aren't you?
Actually, we're a traveling chess troupe. We just travel and we find towns to play chess in.
Do you do this for money? Are you making money off of this?
For caps, sweetheart.
I think I've heard of you. Are you en passant?
I beat him 2 weeks ago.
Oh, I didn't think that was possible.
I'm Bishop.
Named after a piece on the board. Very clever.
So you just come in and you like challenge people to chess, and then you take their money because you're so good.
That's about how it goes. Yeah.
Do you usually tell them that you're good beforehand? I imagine many people wouldn't want to challenge you then.
I actually lead with that. Yeah. I don't make as much money as I maybe could. He pops another mentat.
It's a very Hans Niemann approach. Do you also use the sort of like butt vibratory things, or?
Excuse me.
It's a deep cut for the listeners.
Listeners, what the hell are you talking about?
I don't even know half the time, man. I'm short on mentats.
Right. That brings us full circle. Sure, take one. Yeah.
Cool. What happens when I eat a mentat? I'm definitely going to like take a mentat off of the table and immediately start crunching on it.
Pulling from Fallout, I think you get +2 intelligence and -1 charisma, I think.
Oh, that's not good for the brand, but this is where we are. All right.
There you go, friend.
And I think that Rudy, as he gains his +2 intelligence, his eyes become like extra dead looking and like super red.
Rudy, you look worse than you did before.
I feel great, man. I feel so good right now. Like, I know that there's like 17,000 pores on your face. I can count them. Not you. I'm looking at the girl next to you.
Oh, okay. I also have many pores on my face. It is imperfect.
It's interesting because like I can't see any of them though, and I'm so like hyped up right now.
Yeah, your skin looks real nice. I mean, I want to know your skin care regime.
Yes, it's iguanas.
Classic. Honestly, that makes sense. I have no more questions about that. Hey, so the vault though, do you have a lead on the vault? Like now that we've finished fixing skincare for the smooth skins?
Wait, I'm curious about that. Do you just rub the iguanas on you? You smear it
Are
on
they
you?
alive?
Yes. Yes to all questions.
Wait, they're alive and you rub them on you?
Yes, correct.
Anyways, the vault. People have been coming through and then they just go off and I couldn't tell you. I just play chess.
Hey, do you mind if I, when I was younger, I used to practice chess a lot. Would you mind if I played you?
Sure.
Yeah.
What's the wager?
I don't know. What do you usually go for?
Well, depends who I'm playing against. How confident they are.
I mean, I played usually by myself, but I feel like I was pretty good.
In that case, 1,000 caps.
1,000 cat is that a lot?
That's a lot, kid. That's a lot more than you got in your bag there.
How about we do like a warm-up game? How about like 10 caps and see how it goes?
10 caps.
Yeah.
I gave away more than that with that mentat.
Yeah, honestly, we're pretty deeply indebted to this guy. You might not want to get into a gambling game with a drug dealer. That was a very expensive bump I just took.
All right. Well,
25.
How do caps translate to gold?
I actually don't know how much gold
yeah,
you
I
guys
want to know
have.
how many I have to give away.
Yeah, I'm maybe like 100 caps to a gold piece because caps are kind of like the only currency and they're also the lowest form of denomination. I don't know.
That sounds, well, how much gold do you have?
Well, if we did starting kit, we might not have any if you made decisions like I did.
I have no gold. Oh, no, wait, no. That's not true. I have 29 gold? Really?
Oh, loaded. So what's that,
2,900 caps or
I
something?
think I fucked
caps.
up.
I have nothing.
I have 57 gold.
Oh my
Wow.
Somehow.
Wow, just kidding. You actually have a lot of caps in that purse. That's an insane amount of caps to carry with you.
Oh, my dad left them for me.
And those just don't weigh you down. It's like they don't weigh anything. Another sick deep cut for the Fallout fans just then.
All right, well, you dealing in?
Yeah, all right. How about you said 1,000, right?
1,000.
1,000. Okay.
That's good. This guy looks equipped to run a full-on chess game with you right now for this money. I can't wait to see how this goes.
All right, let's play.
I think while they're playing, Rudy goes to the bar to try to ask somebody else if they know where the vault is, like maybe the bartender.
M4-77 is going to stay and analyze the game.
Okay. We'll go to the bar then first, and then we'll jump back.
Hey, bartender, a gin and tonic and some answers.
Hey there, partner. Gin and tonic and answers, huh? A little G&T.
Yeah, exactly. A good old-fashioned GTA.
That's a good one. Listen, we only got moonshine here.
Yeah, let's do a MTA. That's cool.
MTA, okay, perfect. Coming right up.
Do you take bullets? I'm out of caps. I'll give you a couple of bullets for the drink.
That's not typically how we go, but
I know, but I've already established that I don't have any money left, so I've got to...
oh, sure. Okay. All right. Yeah.
You're very accommodating. That's great. I don't have to convince you or anything. I love this for me.
Roll persuasion.
It's in that one.
You want me to pour for free? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I mean, not for free. Like, the bullets are not worth nothing, but, I mean, yeah. Yeah.
How many bullets you got?
I mean, I got like 20, but I kind of need some of them. So can I give you like...
Give me 5. Yep.
Oh, my God. Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm going to give you a quarter of my remaining defense against the world for a drink and information. That sounds good.
Deal, partner. There you go. Slide you the drink.
He drinks the drink, coughs a little bit because it's a lot stronger than he intends. And you can see it just like falling out of the hole in the middle of his face. This is so good, though. This is great. I'm so used to this. Do you know about the vault?
The vault, yeah. I heard got a lot of people coming from the vault. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we
From
do.
the vault?
Oh, did I say that? Oh, shit.
Maybe you said
damn.
4 and I misheard you. Sorry. I just had a lot of moonshine just now.
God, damn, man, I'm all flustered.
No. Take your time. It's fine.
People are searching for the vault. Not a lot of people from the vault. I can't say no people from the vault, but
who's from the vault?
nobody's from the vault. Nobody's from the vault. Listen,
But you just said you can't say nobody's from the vault.
Oh, tell you what, you and your friends look pretty smart, right?
Well, one of us does, yeah. The one with the really good skincare routine.
I mean, that man is stunning.
Yeah, honestly, you wouldn't believe it. Iguanas. Just live iguanas to the face, to the arms, to the armpits, to the everything. It's wild.
Alive?
Yeah, living iguana. I mean, I don't know how you get that close to him, but he does.
Slathers them on?
Yep.
Every morning?
Every single morning.
Is it a twice a day routine? Or what?
You know, we could ask him, but I'd have to, we'd have to get something in exchange for that secret because he jealously guards that information.
Oh, heck. Well, you got me there. Oh, jeez.
You seem like a deserving type, though. If you want me to, I can maybe talk to my guy if you can sweeten the pot for us.
I'll see what I can do. I need something for me, though.
That's fair. Yeah, you look like you got different skin from him. Like you got way more pores.
Like, if my skin's pretty good too.
Yeah. And he does like a really grimace, toothy, like gapped smile.
Thanks for that. Yeah, maybe. Listen, if you all your friends got some, you good at fixing things?
Sure. Yeah, I'm sure we are. We're great at fixing stuff.
I might have something for you. Why don't you go get your friends?
All right. Yeah, absolutely. They're kind of in the middle of a chess game, but I bet it's not. The stakes have not been risen insanely. I bet it's fine if they quit right now.
Let's cut to the chess game.
I'd like to whisper to Petunia and go, that's a Trumpowski attack. It's a rather unconventional, but it does develop a bishop, which is likely why he has that name.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm aware.
She thinks back to the days when she would play by herself, reading every single rule book that she could get her hands on, every strategy book that she could think of. What are going to be the mechanics of this?
Let's roll for the open. The opening move will be intelligence roll.
Can do.
Let's roll for that.
That is a 3.
Any modifiers?
That's with the modifier.
Okay.
He rolled a 4, just so that anybody can,
4 minus 1. I forgot I'm not very smart.
She grew up in a vault, you guys. Cut her some slack.
She thinks she knows a lot. She was playing by herself. So
yeah, she's beaten every opponent she's ever faced.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he rolled a 5. So he's got the stronger opening move here.
But just barely.
Yeah. Just barely eked by. Okay, and then let's see.
Bad move there.
Oh, God, I wish I knew more.
Actually,
about
his
chess.
move was superior to yours. If you keep playing at this pace, you'll surely lose.
They've both just moved pawns at this point.
Identical moves. Yeah.
Honestly, I'm just getting going. I'm getting him revved up, so he thinks that he's doing good, but really, I'm gonna come through and just whoop him.
Deception, I see.
Yeah. What's this next move inspired by? What's driving you to make this next move?
Chess wise or
Chess wise? Sure. Chess or just in general. Hey man, you picked a chess game. Let's go.
yeah.
Let's go.
Petunia, she examines the board and she thinks real hard. She looks at you and she tries to like catch your gaze and gives you like a little snarl, but it ends up just looking cute. She's going to move one of her knights to trick you.
Okay, that's pretty cool. So we'll say I was charmed. So you've got advantage on the mid game move here, and let's go wisdom for this move because you're digging deep. So you got advantage, and it's a wisdom roll.
All right, I can do that. I'm pretty wise.
Mentats will not help him.
11.
Okay, this guy's got a 15.
I think Rudy walks up at this point and he's like, "Oh, that looks like you started the Trumpowski attack, but I'm sure it'll be fine."
Don't worry, I got him on the ropes. This is how every game I ever played, this is how it goes. It looks like I'm losing, but then I don't lose.
She's not doing very well.
Well, it's getting down to it.
I think I'm pretty close to checkmating you, mate.
What did you bet on this?
Did you say check bait?
Checkmate, mate.
Oh.
He's not charmed anymore.
Anyway, hey, I'm going to beat your butt now.
Yeah, all right, let's go then. All right. Go ahead. Okay, now what's this next move inspired by? What's driving this redemption? You got him on the rope, or no, you're on the ropes.
I'm on the
You're
ropes.
being beat to hell right
She
now.
is going to throw a total Hail Mary here. She's going to do the riskiest move possible.
Where'd she learn this move?
She read a book that was from like some weird conspiracy theorist who said he knew a lot about chess, but really knew nothing. And so she's pulling from that deep archive.
Amazing. Okay, let's say this is what did I say pre-war knowledge was?
Religion?
Religion. We'll say this is a religion check.
Oh, yeah, I'm good at that. That is 13.
11. Damn, all right.
I told you.
I'd never seen that move before.
Yeah, I learned it from some guy who turned out to be a little crazy, but I guess he knew how to play chess.
I guess he did. Is that croissant that you were talking about earlier?
Yeah, his Pillsbury.
Wait, did someone say croissant? Croissant Pillsbury?
I'm sorry, are you referring to when I thought you were en passant?
Oh, right. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
No, this guy's name was Pillsbury.
Pillsbury croissant?
Pillsbury Croissant. That was his name.
All right. Well, you're about to find out why they call me Bishop.
Was it not because of the Trumpowski opening?
he pops another mentat. His eyes are really bulging right now.
Honestly, it's interesting that you're not also trying to do some mentats in this, but
I don't need them. Honestly, you should take like 3 more.
do you want to give him a +8 to roll against you for intelligence? That seems wild.
Well, I feel like there's probably some negative side effects to mentats.
Well, besides the crippling addiction, which I'm fine with. Like, I can quit anytime I want, but also, do you have another spare?
Just getting down to it. Okay. He munches 2 more and he flips you 1.
Hell yeah.
Let's finish
Okay.
this.
All right. He's like petting the grains of the wood in the chessboard. Okay, this one's for all. Okay, so you know why they call me Bishop, okay? But this is another reason why some may call me Bishop in some games, but not others, depending on how I open. All right, let's do this move. This is called the Bishop, the Bamble.
Okay. All right. I'm curious to see, but I'm more curious to how I'm going to beat it.
Okay, you're
like Michael Jackson.
What?
You know Michael Jackson, right? I was listening to it the other day.
Look, most of the people here have not kept up with the tunes. I get what you're laying down, but like literally nobody else is. That's like considered indie nowadays. It's very hipster of you to pull that reference out.
This world is weird now.
Okay, we're going to do another, you do a religion check.
Okay.
Now, he's going with the Bishop Bamble. So this is a post-war knowledge check. So he's going Arcana.
Okay. 8.
Okay, he got a 3.
Oh!
How could this happen?
That Bishop Bamble, whatever you call it, it was more like a Bishop Bambi.
What?
Did its mom die at the beginning or what?
What the hell's Bambi? Who are you guys? Who's Michael Jackson? Who are the? What did the Bishop Bamble never loses?
Checkmate.
All right.
I need 1,000 caps.
I'm going to give you 900 because this guy's taking 2 mentats.
Sorry, they're wildly expensive, but they're super good.
That's all right. I'll take the 900. It's more than I had in the first place.
Sure you don't want some mentats?
I'm sure.
Honestly, you should take the mentats.
Dude,
it's really great.
Don't take the mentats.
My dad told
Rudy's
me
eyes are super red.
Mentats are highly addictive. You don't want to get into that.
He's not wrong.
What about you, beautiful man? You want some mentats?
I wouldn't be able to keep up this perfect skin routine with drugs.
Bunch of squares with you.
Yeah,
What's
honestly,
going on?
I found some nerds on the road.
All right, well, unless you want to play again.
Oh, hey, sorry, I got really caught up in this. We go to the bar, like I've got a lead on the vault, actually.
Yeah, can I get my 900 caps? We're going to go find out about the vault. See, I need to find my dad. By the way, you've seen Alan Sweetums lately?
Who the hell is that?
That's my dad.
Your dad?
She takes the caps from you.
Sure, you earned those, I guess. Sure. Michael Jackson, Alan Sweetums.
Alan Sweetums, that's my dad.
Never seen him. What's he look like?
You know, I have a sneaking suspicion he might be in the vault. Maybe he found it, and then he couldn't get out. So if we find the vault, we're going to find my dad.
I think that's perfect. I think we wanted to go to the vault anyway. This helps to streamline.
The caps are going to help us get there. So you know what? Thanks for those.
You might as well give them back. Everybody that goes for the vault, all they find is death.
Well, not us. I mean, look at these 2 guys I'm traveling with. Big and strong. We're going to get there.
Rudy is just like another gap-toothed grin.
Well, I believe he's going to make it, but you two.
In 4-77 gives like an awkward thumbs up.
It's a good thing you're pretty.
Thank you. Conventional attractiveness does help in modern society, as it did in past societies. It's kind of a constant in all societies.
You're not wrong. Rudy looks really sad as he looks at himself in the reflection of like a photo on the wall or something.
I can approximate that Rudy used to be a very good-looking man, but his attractiveness has faded, and now he seems sadder each and every day.
There's like a glowing radioactive tear just like at the edge of Rudy's eye. Better days.
That's really sad.
Rudy slinks off to the bar.
I liked him too. Anyways, I guess I should keep playing the guy I was playing. Enjoy.
Sorry about that.
You going back to the bar?
So I think we all go to the bar.
Yep, all to the bar.
I forgot bar voice.
Barkeep, here's my friends you said I should go get. Say stuff in the same voice you had a minute ago.
All right. Yeah. Well, here it is. It's a little hoarser, I think. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds like you.
Yeah, that's totally me. Anyway, can I help you?
The vault, you mentioned a vault earlier when we were talking, and you said I should get my friends and you would give us the info. We're looking for a vault with some like pre-war tech.
Pre-war tech, yeah. We get a lot of people coming for that, yeah. Not a lot coming from that, but
Right, and then earlier you said nothing coming from that, and I keyed in on that. I was like, oh, so some things do come from it, and you were like, yeah, bring your friends, we'll talk.
oh, I wasn't supposed to say that. Oh no.
Wow, those mentats are really working for you.
Yeah, honestly, I feel great. And his like eyes are moving, darting around the room, and they're even redder than they were before.
Yeah, you don't miss anything. We'll get y'all a drink or something.
Oh, just a Shirley Temple for me.
Shirley, okay, yep.
Yeah, you got a Sprite back there, right?
Absolutely, yep. He just pours some moonshine and then like does a crossing motion for the temple.
All right.
Poor daddy's got it. He hasn't handed it yet.
I'll take a templed Shirley too. That sounds great. Yeah.
He pours another and does the same motion. You friend?
I'll take a screwdriver.
Right. He pours some moonshine and then just stirs it with a rusty screwdriver.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Oh, and I forgot. The mayor's real cracking down on synths and everything. This is a pain in the ass to do. But if y'all and he hands this out, just tap where the
Our dungeon master just handed us a Captcha where we have to find the traffic lights, and I'm 100% going to take a photo of this really quickly because holy shit.
Should I roll like deception on this?
Sure.
Well, as the smartest looking one amongst us, I think we got to hand this off here to our fine-skinned friend M4. Which ones are the traffic lights?
I rolled an 8.
An 8. How many squares? Is that 16
There are
squares?
16 squares.
There's like 4 that are
There's 8 that have a traffic light somewhere in
depending
them.
on like what sliver.
There's a 7 to 8.
so you need a 10 to pass.
Okay.
Oh, no.
So you fail. So are you just like aimlessly pointing?
You know what? This is the first time I've seen him drink. I think that's probably what happened. I'll do it for him.
I'm also not looking at it. I'm maintaining eye contact with you the whole time.
What the hell's going on with your
Okay,
friend?
that's just the sky. That's a tree. I'll do it. I'll do it for the group.
That's my face.
Wait a second.
Hey, it's cool. No. Don't worry about it.
No, he's fine. Look at how beautiful he is.
He's beautiful, yeah, but
See, he's beautiful and he's fucking stupid. It's not his fault.
He's beautiful on the inside.
Just let me. It'll be fine. Don't worry. I'll trade you some bullets to keep this quiet.
I just won 900 caps.
We'll trade you some caps to keep this quiet.
he's slowly just raising a shotgun.
Hey, whoa, no need to lose our cool.
Hey, I got one of those too.
Please take your finger off the trigger.
Oh, sorry.
Just now, so the bar doors are kicked open and 3 armed men enter the bar. Well, what do we have here? Is this Rudy? You son of a bitch.
Oh, God.
You sold us a piece of scrap. You said it was a junk jet and could fire anything.
Well,
We loaded that sucker with forks, and you know what happened? That sucker blew up, and Henry took forks to the eyes.
yeah, I mean, technically it did fire the forks at an eye. Like, it's the promise that I made with the equipment, Guy, you buddy, pal, come on. Like, everything, we're friends. It's clearly a misunderstanding. Hey, this is going to be a problem. Rudy looks at the other two and is like speaking very hushed.
What you whispering about there,
Well,
Rudy?
nothing at all. But hey, how about I get you a 50% discount for next time, right?
Oh, for next time.
Yeah.
Ain't that cute? I don't think there's going to be a next time for you, Rudy.
Oh, did he die using the junk jet? That's unfortunate. You hate to see it
Yeah,
happen.
you don't see Henry with us, but you see my friend Max got the junk jet loaded and fixed now.
I do. It's interesting that you got the junk jet here ready to fire, and you're claiming that it wasn't working, which is interesting from like a business standpoint. It feels like you're trying to pull one over on me.
You know, the only thing we're trying to pull over you, Rudy, is a sheep because you're going to be dead.
Okay, well, we don't got to go that far, buddy. I mean, surely there's like an amicable solution we can come to here.
Sure. You got some new friends, Rudy?
Yeah. You looking for a friend? You want to buy a friend? Be cool. I've got a plan, you guys. You looking for a friend? Or you
Not really, Rudy. We're just looking to kill you and anybody you're with here.
Oh, okay. Well, what if we don't do, like, how do we not do the killing me part?
I don't think there's a way, Rudy.
Hey, what's your name?
My name?
Yeah, your name. You look troubled.
My name's Toother.
Yeah, exactly what I was going to say.
Toother?
Toother.
That's such a beautiful name, Toother.
Thank you.
It really is. I bet you get all the girls, don't you?
Not really.
Sorry, all the guys is what I meant.
Not so much that either. Tell you what, I'm striking out more than, I don't even know, the old baseball movies.
Toother, listen, man, you're a total cherry bomb, okay? Look, you're built to just like break the sound barrier, my man. Like, you're great. It's not you. Everyone else is the problem. Just like that guy clearly didn't know how to fire the junk jet. I think we're okay here.
Roll a deception. I should have you roll too. I'm sorry. Persuasion. I'm bad at the rolls. Okay.
Ooh, 19 on deception.
Well, they're doing that. I want to draw my pistol.
Look, do you see how like he doesn't have his finger on the trigger there when he pulls it out?
He's mighty disciplined. He is. What you doing with that, friend?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, that's really up to you. If you want to keep harassing my colleague here, then I suppose I'll have to use this firearm.
I also rolled a 13 on persuasion.
That one fails. He doesn't believe he's a ladies or man's man.
That's fine.
He looks in the mirror and goes, fuck.
Yeah, he looks at the same reflection. Looks in, gets sad a moment.
I feel you, buddy.
Rudy's pass is that we can't fix this, and I forgot what you were saying.
Just like, we don't, like, that's not the only way. Like, there's another way we can fix this situation.
Sure, there's another way. Sure. What's that other way?
You know, we've got a lead on some pre-war tech, don't we, team? Right? Yeah.
Yeah, we got a really good lead that you might really appreciate someone of your stature.
And so we'd be willing to split the loot with you as our good friend.
Oh, you're gonna split it, huh?
Yeah.
You see this handsome guy right here?
Yeah,
holding
one
the
with
gun?
the gun pointed right at me. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know what? You're more beautiful than he is.
I roll deception.
You keep looking at me, but every outcome here is dependent on your actions. I just want you to know that.
It's a 17.
Oh, he like dips his pinky and pointer finger in some moonshine, slicks the eyebrows. That's right. I'm looking better than him. Yeah, sure.
You know what? I actually heard that the next town over is looking for someone just like you to become their mayor. Honestly, they want like a poster person.
Really?
I think you'd fit the bill.
What's the name of that town?
That town is Rickety Springville.
This is the rolled Arcana. Is that post-war?
That's an 11.
Clearly not taking my eyes off of you this entire interaction.
What'd you say? Rickety Splitsville? What'd you say? What was that?
Rickety Springville.
That ain't no town at all, friend. Oh, Rudy, looks like you got yourself a pair of whatever you are.
They're some fools. It's not their fault. Look, I'm helping them out. You know, I mean, this guy hasn't blinked in 10 minutes, and this one doesn't know the surrounding environment. We come in all shapes and sizes. You know what I mean? I mean, Gary or whatever his name was that got blown up, like he didn't know the other towns either. So
well, he doesn't know the towns now.
He doesn't know much at all now, does he? Hey, but again, it looks like that junk jet's working great based on how that guy has it pointed right at my face.
He sure does. Tell me, friend, you ready to draw down?
Rudy, if this interaction doesn't end in the next minute, I am shooting him.
All right, cool. Yeah, so we're going to go get the vault info. I'd be happy to grab like your contact info or like what square we can find you in. And
I hold up the Captcha'd and I'm like, you can hide in one of these squares with the traffic light.
You are not playing this cool right now, and I need you to know we're in a bad situation.
Wait, what's that about hiding in a square and a piece of paper? What are you saying?
M4 is foreign. That's what the 4 is for. He doesn't get stuff.
Where's he from? Hey, friend, you got one of them captures. Why don't you point to me the traffic lights there?
I'm going to randomly point at squares with another gun.
Roll it, whatever the other roll was.
That's good. Yeah,
roll the other roll.
Roll for Captcha.
I think it was deception.
Yeah. I was going to say deception or performance, but they're both bad, so it doesn't matter. 16.
Shit. Okay, I thought you might have something off there. Okay.
It feels
Okay.
really good to be on this side of things not going the DM's way. That's really nice. This feels good. This is
Does it feel good?
Yeah.
All right, what's your plan here, Rudy, before we start blasting?
We're gonna get the vault info from the bartender that you scared away when you walked up being all aggressive, and then we're gonna go loot this vault.
And then?
Like sell whatever we get out of it or keep cool kit and we can split it up with you.
Sounds to me like we can just kill you and your friends and the bartender and get the loot ourselves.
You have no information on the vault.
Yeah, and like he's not gonna tell you because like we're cool with the guy. Like we built a relationship here.
Also, you just said you were going to kill him.
You think I don't know Hans? I did say I was going to kill him, though, didn't I? Yeah. Well, I guess I slipped. Anyways, let's start blasting.
Oh shit!
Roll for initiative.
Anyway, let's start blasting. Oh, no. It's a 6 on initiative for M4-77.
13 for Rudy.
22, Petunia.
And then also roll another d20 for luck. Everybody.
Oh, okay. 3.
What's the modifier on luck? Anything?
Just
No?
flat.
Okay,
Flat.
cool. 12.
7.
Okay, Petunia goes first.
All right. How many people are there?
There's 3.
And there's a junk gun cannon.
Junk jet.
Junk jet. Is this like old style cannon? Like, I don't know what these things look like.
It's like a two-hander. It's like a heavy gun. You can load essentially anything into it and it fires. So you can put like a dinner plate in there and it's going to fire off dinner plate,
Oh,
forks.
so it's like an old potato gun.
Yeah.
Essentially. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a very high-tech potato cannon.
Got it. The guy that we're talking to, the main guy, whatever his name is, he's not the one holding the junk jet, is he?
No, it's
Okay.
Henry. No, wait, Henry's dead. Oh, no,
Yeah.
it was Hank.
Petunia's gonna pull out her dad's rifle. She's gonna point it at the guy with the junk jet. And she's gonna look over at Rudy and say, "Of course I know how to shoot this thing. My dad gave me lessons every weekend." And she fires, and she's gonna try and hit the guy in the face.
The junk jet?
Yeah, with the junk jet. And that's gonna be 15 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That's 5 damage.
Where are you aiming at, too? Let's start. So you can go torso, arms, legs, head.
Oh, she was going straight for the head.
Straight for the head. Okay, perfect.
Her dad always taught her, if you take out the head, the rest of the body crumples.
Damn. Okay. He gets shot in the head and it like grazes, but also like kind of like through the cheek, I guess. And their luck isn't great, so he like stumbles and ends up firing a dinner plate straight into the chess player that you just played. The man's men tatted out, but he never saw it coming and is no more. He's been served.
Don't feel bad. He didn't feel anything. Trust me. I don't feel anything in my head right now either.
And then next, it's the main guy. Okay, so the main guy's going to fire a pistol at you, Rudy. He's got a 10.
That misses.
Oh, perfect. So it misses and hits a bottle of moonshine and it's moonshine everywhere.
Whoa, hey, you almost got me in the face. All right, this is how I close the deal.
Next time I won't miss. All right, and then you, Rudy.
Oh, it's Rudy up next. Okay. Am I within 5 feet of any of my fellow party members, or what's our like?
I'd say so. I'd say you're like 10 feet from all of these guys and from the enemy
Okay,
at the bar top, and then you're all like within,
like right on
you're
top
at the
of each
bar
other.
top together. Yeah.
Okay. So, since none of us are like within the range of them, I think I'm going to try to duck behind the bar to have some sort of cover, and then I'm going to fire off my Chrysler brand employee pistol.
Love it. Okay.
It just says Salesman of the Year on the side.
Some have said I have a loaded god complex.
Cock and pull it.
Dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Okay. Definitely hits.
Alrighty.
And you're aiming for the main guy?
Yeah, I'm aiming for the main guy. As I'm shooting, I'm like,
Back in my day, they always said you should shoot center mass. It's interesting you just went for the head like that, Petunia.
and he's shooting for the chest. God damn it. And he does 3 damage.
Maybe the head would have been a better move. Dang, he didn't seem to feel that.
Yeah, so he takes a shot in the gut and kind of like doubles over and the wind's knocked out of him. No, we're going
Yeah, take that.
M477.
M477 has become very frustrated with how long this whole interaction is taking, so he is going to enter into a rage using a bonus action, and then he is using his pistol just shoot the main guy.
Peter,
yep. Just going to shoot at Peter. Does a 24 hit?
That certainly does.
Okay, perfect. And then that is 7 damage, and I have mastery with guns.
We love that.
I have advantage on my next attack roll against you.
After this one?
Yes.
Oh, amazing. And
before the end of my next turn.
And where were you aiming?
Oh, right at... I was aiming at the head.
The head. Okay. So Peter's head just explodes. And he's like, his body's just going and like fires off 2 rounds that like ricochet. They go off a piece of, there's a license plate on the wall, bounces off of that, bounces off of a old ceremonial armor set, and then hits a light fixture above Hank with the junk jet. And the light fixture just falls and just crashes into Hank's face as well.
Oh my God.
So Peter and Hank are down. They're dead.
I'm going to turn to Rudy and say, while center mass is preferred, headshots can be extremely effective if you have the proper aim.
Next time, I'm all headshots. That was wildly impressive.
You should probably stick to center mass.
Ouch. Okay.
Another radioactive tear just in the corner, but he's hiding it.
Your face is leaking again.
So now we've got Jack, who is just in shock. What the hell? And then this guy doesn't even have a gun, so he's just got a bottle. He just breaks it on a chair, and then he's just running at M477 now. Gonna just make a desperate lunge. 12.
Does not hit.
Okay, so he lunges and you sidestep, and he hits the bar top instead, and like slides in and bashes his face on the bar, and then gets up and he's like, ah! And he takes 2 damage.
Wow, that's a lot of blood. That's a lot of blood.
And then we're back at the top with Petunia.
I mean, that was impressively bad. Honestly. She's going to put her rifle away and she's going to pull her pistol out. I'm assuming these guys probably don't have that much health, right?
They don't seem to.
She holds out the pistol. Sorry, my daddy said that strangers are no good and they should be eliminated immediately. So, goodbye. And she's going to fire.
Just point blank.
Yeah. That's going to be a 26 to hit.
I think that hits.
So that's going to be 8 damage.
Well, I think we know that, that kills him. So he looks, and at first when you start that sentence, he's looking hopeful. He's like, oh, a nice helpful saying, I'm going to be saved. And then just gets shot in the face. So he just crumples on the floor, knocking over a bar stool as he does. Rudy, Gruessome, you and your party have killed your attackers.
All right, go team. Yeah. Hey, nice trigger work. I would not have guessed that you would have been that effective.
My dad always told me that I need to look out for myself if I ever find myself in this exact situation.
I've been alive for over 200 years, and I have to say, your dad sounds like the scariest person I've ever heard of in my entire life.
I mean, he was pretty cool. If I were not me, I wouldn't want to meet him.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Like, I'm surprised you made friends with us on the road before this, considering a stranger is someone who needs to die or whatever he said. A stranger is someone you haven't killed yet? Like, I don't know. His advice is questionable.
Somebody you must eliminate immediately.
Well, you see, you two were helpful. You helped me out of a situation with the Scorpions and all the raiders and all the kind of folk that attacked us. You were there to help. So I didn't feel you were a threat.
To be fair, that was a separate job that I was completing. I wasn't doing that to help anybody.
Yeah, it was a contract thing we kind of got before this. But anyway.
Pure coincidence.
While we're talking, Rudy is like rifling through their pockets for any sort of like money or valuables. He's very attached to his employee issue antimatter rifle and pistol, so he's not looking for like gear or anything, but he's just trying to find like valuables off of the bodies.
Perfect. Off of Peter, you find a Zippo lighter, fortunately out of fuel. Jack, you find a single bottle cap, and then a stim pack, but it's been used, so it's empty. And then Hank, you got the junk jet.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. This is really not my forte. Like, this thing's big and loud, and I'm kind of a shifty, crafty guy. But if one of you wants to use this junk jet, you can literally shoot whatever you want out of it. Smooth skin guy. M4.
Oh, I didn't realize you were referring to me.
Sorry, yeah.
Is that
Sorry,
a
super
nickname?
smooth skin guy. Yeah, absolutely, it's a nickname.
Oh, I've never had one before.
And then the guy that was playing your chess guy earlier is just like scooping all of his bottle caps into a bag and trying to slink out. So he's escaped.
Did we not get the 900 bottle caps from him then?
Well, I took
Oh,
those.
no.
Oh, yeah, you
Yeah.
already got those. Just kidding.
Yeah, Sweetums got it. And then the bartender pops up. Holy hell. It's
Rudy turns around. Don't scare me like that.
Junk jet right in his face.
easy. All right. Y'all can clearly take care of yourselves. Listen, earlier I wasn't supposed to say it, but nobody comes back from the vault except for one man's came back. And y'all can definitely take care of yourselves. So if you're trying to get to the vault, I'll take you to him right here.
Yeah, I mean, you know where the vault is. I think that's what we're all looking for, right?
Oh, I don't know the vault, but this guy does in the back room here. Come on.
Oh, I see. Hey, you know this bartender. You feel that he's on the good end of things?
Oh yeah, he seems like he doesn't want to be on the receiving end of a junk jet. So yeah, absolutely, we could trust this guy.
All right. And what about you? I feel so bad. You said you've never had a nickname before. And I feel like Smooth Skin is almost a little bit of an insult. So you know what? I'm going to give you a nickname right now.
This seems like the perfect time for that.
That's great. Let's make a big deal out of it. Hey, everybody, we're about to give this guy a nickname. All right.
And Rudy like sticks a few like shot glasses into the junk jet and fires them into the ceiling.
Everybody, listen up.
I feel like you look like a scooter. I'm going to call you Scooter.
Wow.
Hans had the back door open and now he's like slowly closing. This is beautiful. Yeah.
Thank you.
How do you feel? I mean, I had nicknames growing up and it always made me feel special. I just wanted you to feel special too, Scooter.
All right, Scoots, do you want to hold the junk jet?
I'm sorry. Is that a nickname on the nickname?
Yeah, it's sort of my move. I nickname other people's nicknames.
That makes me uncomfortable.
Fine, Scooter. Do you want this junk jet? It'll literally fire you're a barbarian type, right? Maybe that's not your thing. Fine, I've got a junk jet. Whatever. I'm trying to help people.
Y'all want to scoot this way?
Yeah, I guess.
We scoot that way.
Huh, that's funny because that's the nickname that Petunia just gave me.
Oh, no, I'll pick up fast. Oh, no. I know. Oh, gosh.
And you lose just as fast, too. It's crazy.
Are you on Mentats?
I am. Always am. And then are you going to the back room with him?
Yeah.
Okay. So you enter the back room, and there's a man just kind of crouched, kind of like rocking himself. He's got a very tattered lab coat and some broken glasses. Anyways, this guy's Franklin. He, I don't know, he came to us a couple days ago and said he's in all sorts of hell. But he may be able to tell you where the vault is. I don't know. Anyways, back to my patrons and getting those bottles from the roof. Thanks.
Yeah, sorry about the stealing there again. I was just caught up in the moment. It was my bad. Petunia, do you want this? As the youngest member of the party, I maybe shouldn't have the junk jet for real because class reasons, and then also you just might be more effective with it.
Yeah, you know what? I will take that. I can put some interesting things in there.
All right, cool.
And then, Rudy hands Petunia the junk jet.
Thank you. I appreciate
You
that.
look like a born natural. You look like you were born to hold that thing.
Thanks. It feels pretty good. I feel like I want to try it out.
Let's definitely do like a test round outside before you decide to use it for real.
Yeah, okay.
Also, it might blow up on you. I made that. But anyways, Frankie, hey, Franks, our guy, I hear tell you might know where the vault is.
Hey there. Yeah, I can tell you about the vault. Yeah. You trying to get there?
Yeah, we want to go check out the vault, do some sightseeing.
Something's not right about the vault. I don't think you want to be there.
In my experience, you can say that about a lot of vaults, actually. That's not news, to be honest with you. Like, did you like your vault?
And he gestures over to Petunia.
Give him a vault?
I mean, I grew up in one. I didn't mind it at all.
Okay, bad example.
It was perfectly fine. I mean, I was taken care of. I was spoiled like heck.
That terrible example. Anyways, so this vault's not a great one.
But you know where I didn't like to go? Walmart. I hated going to Walmart. Is your vault like Walmart?
What the hell is Walmart? Is that like a super duper mart?
Exactly. Yes.
Well, if it's like mass consumerism on a global scale, then yeah.
Sure. Yeah, do you want to talk about mass consumerism?
No, we want to talk about where the vault is, actually.
I see you got a Pip Boy. I can put the coordinates in there.
Yeah, okay.
Let me see that Pip.
Are you going to give it back?
Yeah.
If you don't, I got a junk jet.
You know, I saw that. I heard several gory deaths outside this room. I don't want to mess with you. You sound terrifying. You even said last words before you executed a man. I thought the vault was scary, but you may be worse in here. So yeah, I'll just plug it in.
Here you go.
There you go.
Well, that was simple.
Well, I mean, that's all you need, really. There's a stupid little riddle outside the vault. I don't know why or who designed that.
Classic vault riddle. Yeah, lay it down.
Is that why you thought the vault was scary? Is because you couldn't figure out the riddle?
No, I was inside the vault, so I never even needed the riddle. It's just people trying to get inside.
Well, what makes it so weird inside?
I don't know. I don't remember how I got to the vault in the first place, and I can't even remember what I was doing there.
All right, let's start with the vault riddle. Like, what's the riddle in case we get caught up in it?
Well, it says the riddle on the outside, but I'll just... It's stupid. It's just this thing. But the answer to it is power, okay? Power. Power is the answer. That's the answer to all of this.
Like energy power or like a social construct of power?
All sorts of... Every meaning of the word power.
Like super duper mart power?
Like mass consumerism power.
Mass consumerism. Yes. That is true power.
But something is not right with the vault, okay? I went there. I don't even remember how I got there, how long I was there, but I've made it out, and I cannot remember anything that happened for the years I was there.
Years.
Here, I got from the chess man outside with the dinner plate in his head outside. He gave me mentats, and I was popping those and trying to remember everything, and I just can't remember anything that happened in those years. My memory, the further I'm away from the vault, just keeps slipping away from me. I don't know why I'm telling you this or what you're going to do, but just be careful and watch yourself. I mean, you're a psycho killer badass, so, I mean, you're probably fine. And this guy's beautiful. But...
And me?
Another just gap-toothed smile, looking very expectant.
I mean, you'll scare the bejesus of anything that comes across you, really.
Cool, that's not devastating at all.
Yeah.
I don't mean that. I don't know. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to help you.
No, we appreciate the free vault information. You would not believe what we had to get through to even have you tell us this.
Several bodies outside, I'd imagine.
We definitely got through those too. Absolutely.
Yeah, but that was like no big deal. They were in the way.
Sure. You just got to get through whatever's in the way. Sure.
And just like the vault, we'll get through the door. Power. You know, that's the password, power. And then we'll get inside and, well, we'll just figure it out.
Right.
Because I know that my dad is in there waiting for us. I know he's in there.
Okay, you're gripping that trigger a little tight now while you're saying that.
Easy.
Sorry, I'll put it away. Sorry. It's just, I don't know. Talking about him just gets me all worked up.
Okay. Oh, and right. So when I made my escape, I took the fusion core. So the vault should have no power right now, which is funny enough. That's the answer to the riddle is power. And I took the power when I left.
Did you make the riddle and you're just trying to tell us so we'll go do can we have the fusion core?
Yeah. Nope. Yep. Take it. Yeah. And he hands you the fusion core. No, I swear, it's just a weird coincidence. I don't know who puts a riddle on the outside of a vault. Stupid.
Rudy like licks the fusion core like it's a 9-volt battery.
Like, yeah, 70% power. This baby's still good.
That was insane. That should kill you.
You would think.
Just get in there and whatever you do, stop whatever's happening in there. Okay, it's not right.
Why couldn't you stop it?
I can't remember exactly what happened. I barely made it out with the fusion core. I'm a man of science, or I was. I think. I don't know. That's why I'm wearing this coat.
Oh, yeah, you do have a science lab coat on. Wow, okay.
Oh, yeah, you got some lab goggles on your forehead, too. Real indicative of science work.
Eye protection is key. That's one thing I do remember is the eye wash stations were never drained and refilled. It was disgusting. Carl kept getting infections. Anyways, you've got to get to the vault.
All right. Scooter, how you feeling about this?
M4-77, they haven't noticed because they've been talking, but he kind of like checked out and cycled off during that entire conversation. And when Petunia calls him Scooter, he like boots back up and his eyes glow blue. And goes,
I want to make a perception check to see if I notice the blue eyes.
Yeah, I'd like to also do the same thing.
11.
18.
You did not see, but Petunia did. Oh, sorry, Rudy did not see, but Petunia did see.
Scooter, you okay? I ain't never seen anybody with blue eyes before.
Well, that's just a genetic thing that some
Well,
of
I
you
mean,
smooth
like-
skins have. Like, you have blue eyes.
I have blue,
like,
well, here's the deal. I have blue eyes. I got beautiful blue eyes from my beautiful father. But you have, like, for a split second, like, glowing blue eyes.
you don't gotta be jealous just because M4's got more beautiful blue eyes.
No, they, like, flashed full blue.
Yeah, jealousy is a bad look on you, is all I'm saying.
Are you 6'5"? Do you work in finance?
I'm sorry, I don't know who you are. To answer your question, yes, I am 6'5". While no, I've never held a job in finance. I was once imbued with a trust fund.
Amazing. Just curious. Okay.
I'm sorry, I don't know what happened there. I must have gone through a sort of cycle. Petunia, I haven't been completely honest with you.
What's wrong, Scooter?
If we are to embark on this quest together to find your father, I feel like you should know I am a synth.
And that's where we're going to pause for today's session. Join us next time as we play through part 2 of Fallout Vault 57. This was a great session, and we all think that Kyle is doing a pretty great job so far in his first time DMing. We're not going to debrief with the group this time, so we'll let you out of here a little bit early, but what do you all think? Let us know in the comments. Thanks so much for joining us for another episode of Crash Course DM, brought to you by Anything You Can Do. This episode was written by Kyle Kane, edited by Daniel Locke and Josh Greenway, and starring Chris R., Shea Ingram, Kyle Kane, and Josh Greenway. We put out new episodes every other week on YouTube and your favorite podcasting platform of choice. Word of mouth is our best friend right now, so please tell your friends, your family, your enemies all about the show, and we'll catch you here in a couple weeks.